You guys remember when Joel Embiid and Demarcus Cousins was playing each other and they was over there slamming each other's butts, man? Did you guys also see this? That's the quote he made in the post-interview after that game. Joel Embiid even retaliated in a fun way and said he's not going to have to wait for Demarcus Cousins because he's going to become the best center while he's still in the league. And I totally agree with that. Let's start off with the basics when it comes to comparing both players. Demarcus Cousins, 6'11". Joel Embiid, 7 foot. Wingspans are the same at 7'5.5". Demarcus Cousins is 4 years older than Joel Embiid. Here's where Joel Embiid trumps Demarcus Cousins. Demarcus Cousins is 26. It was just about last year when Demarcus Cousins started really shooting those threes and really knocking them down at the age of 25. Joel Embiid is 22, already coming into the league knocking threes down early. Alright? Now Joel Embiid kind of had a special bringing in to the NBA. Not special per se because he hurt his foot. It's called trust the process. And oh boy did Philly trust the process. By that process happening, for 2 years he was able to understand the NBA, work on his footwork, work on his shot, just get everything down pat and just learn the NBA beforehand without being thrust into there and being demanded, to score all the points and block all the shots. That's just one little thing. The main thing that keeps Joel Embiid at a pace faster than Demarcus Cousins is the mindsets that they both have. Have you ever heard the saying that says, play smarter, not harder? Or basketball is half mental than physical? Exactly. This is where Joel Embiid has that upper edge. When Demarcus Cousins plays basketball, yeah, he's ruthless in the paint. He bullies his way to the hole. He loves the contact. He loves being aggressive, and you got to get out of his way. But his type of play calls for a lot of tough calls that don't get called, a lot of fouls that don't get called. And if he doesn't get the call, he starts to get frustrated. He starts to yell, blame the refs, and gets technical fouls. And he leads the league in technical fouls, and he's led the league in technical fouls before. Demarcus Cousins, if you don't know, as much as kind of a hothead, rough and tough man's man, and unfortunately this play style is not really good for him because it affects his, not only does it affect his attitude and how everybody sees him, it also affects his paycheck. He's letting them technical fouls and ejections are adding up. Whereas Joel Embiid has a very goofy, happy mindset. Okay, very goofy, happy mindset on the floor. Okay, I'm talking about on the floor. His mindset on the floor is to have fun with the game. The game of basketball is supposed to be fun. All right, you see Joel Embiid out there laughing. His mindset and personality plays into his game. That's why he's so smooth. His shot is so smooth. He's in the paint using the footwork that he learned. Effective more than aggressive. If you understand what I'm saying. Who would you rather play with? Demarcus Cousins in a heated playoff game or Joel Embiid in a heated playoff game? Your choice. I personally want Joel Embiid. I want someone who's going to keep his temper and keep a smile and let me know that I can keep going no matter what mistakes we make. Don't get me wrong, Demarcus Cousins is definitely a great player. Yeah, his attitude kind of affects his game, a little bit more than if he was just much of a happy guy, but I'm not going to be biased because there is another two guys I can compare these two guys to, and that's Dwight Howard and Rasheed Wallace. If you guys know Rasheed Wallace, he leads the league in just everything, technical fouls, ejections, everything. If you guys know Dwight Howard, you know him as the funny, hilarious NBA guy who's always smiling, the big man. So everybody knows about that. Now, what does that have to do with Demarcus and Joel Embiid? Yeah, the personalities kind of match for each guy who's goofy and who's more aggressive, but Rasheed Wallace was still a great player. He got a ring with the Detroit Pistons in 2004. Dwight Howard, as great and goofy as he is, he's never got a ring. He got close, but he had to face the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. All right? But other than that, you can't judge people's game on their personalities. I'm just saying Joel Embiid's ahead of the curve. That's my say in this. If you disagree with anything I got to say, leave it in the comment section below. Hopefully I didn't ramble on and miss any points. But if you like this video, thumbs it up, share it, subscribe. Hopefully you guys get a little insight on maybe, what's going on with the bigs. But Demarcus Cousins does like Joel Embiid. Like, who doesn't like Joel Embiid? Just a funny, cool guy. Catch you guys later, man. I'm out.